This series is recommended for adult viewers only. Violence, harsh language, and themes of Shadowrun can be found inside. Audience at home, last week, the entire cast rose up against me, and my habit of offering commentary on other people's entries during intros, specifically led by the Game Master in the rebellion against me. So the entire intro sequence will now be done by Spoon this week.
Okay, cool. Welcome to episode 27 of Shadowrun 4th edition Ides of March. This week's question is, what is one thing that you own that you should throw out?
That you should really throw out.
That you should really throw out. Sorry, I didn't get the exact
I'm not
wording
here to
correctly.
offer commentary. I just want to make sure there's an exactness of the question.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Going around my Zoom in clockwise order, we'll start with Decay or AP.
Well, see, the things that Decay has that he should throw out are that he's starting to develop two separate ways of thinking and personalities which are completely incompatible with each other. The one that wants to do good in the way that he was raised as a teenager, and the one who's a murderous psychopath who will do anything to accomplish his goals. So one or both of those things needs to be thrown out, and he needs to get a new personality. You know, maybe he just needs to get a fedora or something, or a Corvette. Just make that his whole personality. What a callback.
Sniff, what is one thing that you own that you should really throw out?
Yeah, Sniff's one thing. He's got a chipped glass ashtray. It's just a pile of cigarette butts, bits of lipstick of a particular shade on those cigarette butts. Sits in a dark corner of the office on a windowsill. He should really throw it out, but he just keeps ignoring it and pretending he doesn't remember who it belongs to.
Who does it belong to? Ooh, spicy.
Just to say. He's not telling.
Does her name rhyme with Iron?
Well, I think we all have an entry for Cipher, but what does Cipher think that he has that he should really throw out?
Wow, was that commentary you were offering on somebody else's?
No, because he hasn't given his answer yet.
It really felt editorial in nature. It turns out when you have the power, you'll easily use it, huh?
Exactly.
The point is, you always had the power.
Yeah,
You could always have said it.
So, in classic Cipher fashion, I could think of one thing, but I wanted to do a fun thing and a practical thing. So we'll start with the practical thing, and it's his very first comlink that someone bought him as a gift because he couldn't figure out why he needed it for a while. And now it's just a reminder that he's different than everyone else. And so he keeps it mostly just because of that, even though it serves absolutely no other purpose. The fun thing is when he was younger, he once saw someone moving through the crowd, and it looked like they were floating. And he was really interested. How are they doing that? How are they just gliding around effortlessly? And then he saw their shoes, and they had the wheelie shoes. So he went out and bought his own pair of the wheelie shoes, and he's never worn them. He's never tried them on. And he has zero confidence that he has the agility to pull it off. But he thinks it would be so cool to be able to look like he's just gliding around. So he owns a pair of wheelie shoes.
I love this.
Yeah, of course he does. Yeah.
There's going to be a run where Cipher decides now's the time. This is it.
There's only one way to make it work. Blitz, wear my wheelie shoes.
Speaking of Blitz, what is one thing that Blitz owns that she should really throw out?
Yes, something Blitz has that she should really throw out. She has an old amusement park pass, and it's one of those like paper bracelet ones. And it's to Navy Pier for the weekend of August 21st and 22nd.
Okay. Interesting. Uh, in my case, I'm going to go with Cavalry this week. Cavalry has a collection of red knight pieces that he should really probably throw out.
When you're
Red knight
saying
chess
red knight, do
pieces.
you mean the chess piece?
Yes, I mean the red
He
knight
has
chess pieces.
multiple red knights.
Yes, he has a collection of red knight
Red,
chess
not a
pieces.
traditional chess color.
It is not.
I see.
You're muted, Dunamis.
When you said Red Knight, I was like, is this some sort of like reference to like a Custodes equivalent that I have no idea what it is in the Shadowrun world?
No. You're thinking of Red Samurais.
I didn't know what that was either. I was just like, I was taking a stab.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. I guess since I'm taking over the intro, we can begin the episode here. DK, I need you to pick heads or tails.
Can I use my phone first?
Sure.
Great. I'm going to use our group text message that I've never actually really used before. And I'm going to just text everyone at like 7 p.m. at night after exhaustedly unloading everything I own, which isn't that much. It's just heavy to all move it into my new house. And I've got fresh bed sheets on an actual bed rather than just some cot thing. Pillows, everything smells like lilac softener from being through the dryer. And he's just lying on his bed, staring at the ceiling, texting everybody. He's just like, hey guys, I realize that we've never really communicated that much. I was thinking about something Siren said. This group has remained together for an unusually long time, and that's really special. So I just wanted to say, what's going on in your lives? ? So I was just so that's one text message bubble, and then triple dot. So I was just talking to the bear spirit earlier, and he was really upset, and he manifested in reality and tore up the posters I made of you guys that indicated all of your physical, psychological, and social weaknesses, so that if you betray the group, I'll have an easy plan to kill all of you. He seemed really upset about that, and then he told me that I should give up nationalism and trust in the community. It's really complicated. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, but you should know that the reason I'm telling you all of this is that the bear spirit just personally has all of your backs. He's looking out for your best interests. Period. Send message. Absolutely insane double set of text messages there. Then he turns his phone fully off, puts it face down at the side of the bed, and goes to sleep. I will choose tails.
Okay, you choose
As
tails.
you know, it never fails.
Sure, it sure doesn't. So you put your phone down on the side of the bed and go to sleep.
I go to sleep, sleeping the sleep of people who have absolutely zero nightmares, worries, or concerns. I'm lying on my back, arms crossed like a vampire, looking directly up at the ceiling. With my eyes open.
Great lumbar support.
Meanwhile, our camera cuts to the interior of a Italian restaurant, which is currently empty, except for a few men in suits, kind of just lounging around. And there are two men in suits standing in front of a table where a gentleman is eating a dinner. It's like pasta and breadsticks and salad and
okay, so this isn't an Italian. It's an Italian American restaurant.
Yes, it's an Italian American restaurant. Yes, for sure. And
breadsticks. Hold on. Just to editorialize real quick.
Sure.
There hasn't been an Italian who's ever met a breadstick in their entire fucking life.
Sure. We are in the North America though, so
sure.
Breadsticks are
but you can go to a truly Italian restaurant.
Sure. Yes, you can.
But what you're describing is closer to an Olive Garden, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I
Sure.
just wanted to be exact for my paisanos out there. For all the Sicilians in the audience, I don't want either of us to get an Omertan hit on us. Now, please continue with your pasta ways and your breadsticks that are unlimited.
So he looks up at these two men standing in front of the table. He says, "So what did you find?" And they said, "Well, we weren't able to find much. There's not a whole lot of records on this guy, but the one thing we were able to find, there's a regular delivery of exotic wood to the Atlas Heights towers." The man says, "Great, go there, kill him, come back." And we cut to whatever else you guys want to do now.
Man, that's so cool that I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, it is.
You okay, Savannah? You look like you're having a time.
I am. I'm this is me right now. Dinner's been served as hot. I'm gonna eat it
I
up.
think the fascinating part about this is that you are on record as also using that special wood because you're my student.
Yeah, but she doesn't get it delivered to her.
Yes, but I would think it's so funny that if they had to pick between which of the two of us they were going to do a hit on, I would prefer it be Blitz.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to dirty my hands right now. I'm going through a psychological thing. I just think it'd be funny if Blitz took the hit for me.
I'm having a real
I need a
midlife
minute.
crisis.
Just give me a minute.
I'm imagining like a
about.
John Wick style, like approaching them with my hands up, being like, "Guys, can you give me a minute? I'm really just," and then like take their gun, shoot them in the face with it, throw it over my shoulder, and be like, "Guys, I'm really
working through something here."
Yeah.
He just opened his heart to all of us in a group chat. I mean,
yeah. I'll find out what you have to say tomorrow after breakfast.
I'm not gonna lie. When you were saying that, I was trying so hard not to picture Dr. Nafari going, "What? Who is this?" It's on the other end.
So it's currently a nebulous date sometime before February 6th. So what would you guys like to do?
I checked my phone to see what everybody said in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you all get those text messages in the middle of the night.
Would have responded with oh my gosh. He starts typing something after the first message and deletes after the second message.
I was thinking the same thing. All you see is the ... for like 2 hours straight, but nothing gets sent.
It goes, Sniff is typing a message. Cipher is typing a message. Several people are typing.
And then in the group chat, that's just Sniff, Blitz, and Cipher because DK didn't want to be a part of it at first. You just gotta, did he mean to send us that? Surely that was an accident.
He's okay, right?
As a separate message, Cipher sends a message to
DK.
What is Blitz's weakness? No, that doesn't happen. But
I have an answer for you, but that's okay.
I think.
Okay, so I wake up and no one has sent any messages.
No. Blitz says,
give us a moment.
Yeah.
I feel like I
think
gave
Blitz
you plenty
says,
of moments.
Coffee? Anyone want coffee?
Is Bear Spirit a nickname for someone I've met? I think that's probably what you get back from Cipher.
Yeah, Sniff says that dogs never really responded like that to me. But yeah, always coffee, Blitz, always.
Milk too, please. It's probably worse that you went to sleep after because we probably sent those messages and then there was like 6 hours of silence. And at some point, Cipher sends a separate message is like, is DK dead?
So
did someone kill him?
Was that his note?
He felt that was like, yeah, he felt really bad about things he done and he was dying.
Honestly, what Cipher would honestly do, and I don't know if we want to go too far with this, but like if there goes like several hours of no response, Cipher would actually be worried, and he'd probably try to do like the triangulating thing to where DK's comm link is. and he would
My
honestly
comlink's
probably
turned off. I want credit
Yeah,
for literally
correct.
turning it
Yes.
off.
he did. He did.
100%. Yep. Yeah,
But like,
you do not find it.
so there's no like last tower pinged off things like.
Just
Well,
to
there's
be
no
clear,
towers
that's
here,
also
but
pretty normal for DK to just not have any electronics to track him at all.
it is.
So there wouldn't really because he would just be connected to the public net, and they're really like if he's not currently active, there's really not a whole lot of way to trace him because it's a mesh network.
It's fair. That's fair. I guess I would just like position like Cipher for, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, just trying to hone in on where he last was before he gets frustrated and resigns himself to send a message to Sniff and Blitz. I can't. I don't know why I keep doing the voice for texting. It's natural, I guess. I I don't know where he is. I tried to find him, but no signal. Last known coordinates, and he sends like a gigantic area.
Which is basically just
The
like
Denver
the
metropolitan
cast sector,
area.
yeah, like in part
100%.
of downtown.
Yeah, Sniff spends that night sitting down and pulling up his case file on Olivia Johnson there, and sends a DM to like a direct, just a single message to DK saying, "Hey, like I do want to ask you some questions about this particular topic, outside of whatever you just said." And doesn't hear back, but continues down that path as far as that goes. The AR sort of heads up display comes up, and there's a like virtual pin board with red string tied around things and like the high level questions that he has there. The three possible outcomes for this person at Broncomania 20 years ago. The Either she's dead in the chaos, she was extracted or abducted, or she left under her own power. What's the outcome? What happened? And working with his agent on his comlink there to be compiling public records, missing person files, hospital clinic admissions, casualty reports, arrest logs, like the whole 9 yards for state, like lists of stadium employees, right? Like
Sure.
news articles, and then editing those things together into sort of coherent reports that he can review and try to tease out, those connections and figure out what are the next questions to ask.
Sure. And you said the pilot rating is 3?
3, yeah.
Okay. And then what's your program rating for like browse and like data search and stuff?
Browse 5, and then the rest are rating 3 for edit, analyze, scan, and purge.
So go ahead and make me a browse check for either browse or data search, whichever one's better for your agent, and we'll see how quickly.
So that would be the
it,
pilot rating plus the
program rating. Yes,
okay.
Correct.
So 3 successes.
3 successes. That's not bad. So yeah, he's gathering all this information, and it's all publicly available information. So you're getting a lot of like news stories and like less so like from at least with 3 successes, less so the police reports and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That haven't been made public. You're not getting those from him, but you're getting all of the publicly accessible information, and maybe even some of the because pilot 3 is not bad for an agent. Some of the more obscure things like that, like you're getting some probably unsanctioned like BBM message board stuff like that people are it's a kind of conspiracy theorist,
like runner
stuff.
Zines or something.
So specifically there are a lot of like shadow boards that people talked about it back in the day because it was the news calls it like a terrorist attack, right? But that's code for Shadowrun.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of talk about, what group was it? Was it a run gone bad, or was that like the plan? And there's 100 to 1,000 different theories on what happened and what went wrong or what went right.
Okay. Does he get any like particular info about this person? Because DK hasn't actually given a lot of info.
Yeah.
Who she is,
absolutely.
who she's connected to, like.
Yeah, give me 1 second. So you get with all that publicly available information, you can find Olivia Johnson is in the uh, not at like the forefront of any of the news stories, but is definitely on like the list of missing people and eventually presumed dead. But Olivia Johnson was a um, scientist who worked for Telestrian, who lived in was it Carasir, which is Portland. Um, and aside, like not a whole lot other than that.
Okay.
And the rest of the family, the rest of the Johnson family is listed as deceased.
Okay.
At the event.
And they had like theoretically were they at this event or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a visual perception check as you like run through, because there's like video and stuff that you can run through.
He's combing through it all, using the edit part to like compile as much as he can to review. Let me pull that. There we go.
Oh, we finally doing some backstory reveals.
We're getting it.
And then so with the 2, and then go ahead and give me a edit check for the agent.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can get decent enough footage of the event that because you know what you're looking for, and you have pictures of these people, you can in the space of when the shootings happened, you can see their faces, and you can identify each of them, and that like once the chaos happens, you don't know what happens to Olivia. Like she disappears, like because there's masses of people moving away from this area. She disappears in the crowd, as does a lot of the family. But then obviously they are reported as killed, identified. And she is not. Yes.
Okay. So on Sniff's board, he's marking off her last known location in the stadium, and obviously marking off the folks who were with her and the last time they were with her and where they were actually found if he has that information, and building getting as much of that as he can.
I would say you probably don't have like without getting police report level stuff, you would not have like last known locations and things like that.
Okay. All right. It's a good start.
You need some names of the family members, Ludemann?
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Let's see here. It turns out Olivia Johnson is married to Jason Johnson. Sorry. Yes, Jason Johnson. And then 2 sons, Ty Johnson and Jonathan Johnson. And John has a son, Jack.
All right. And all of these are deceased in the aftermath of this.
Horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible what happened to them there.
Okay. Yeah, at some point after this, then Sniff is going to be reaching out to Arthur Mulligan and see if he can get a few of the details through Lone Star and whatever he can related to these folks and official reports. Whatever ties he might be able to pull through that. Like, he doesn't want to get he doesn't expect Artie to be able to get all the details, but like the high level stuff as much as he can.
What's your loyalty level with Arthur?
He is a loyalty 2, connection 2. So he's not like high up there.
That's a solid Arthur loyalty score. Most of us Arthurs have a loyalty of 1 or fewer.
So you call him on the phone.
Yeah.
I guess. Does he normally refer to you as by your runner name or by the name he knows you
He
as?
gets like son and kid, I think,
Okay.
from him.
Okay.
Artie's on the upper end of heading towards retirement here
Gotcha. Okay.
at this point.
So you call him and he answers. He's like, hey kid, how's it going?
Living the dream right now, Artie. Just working some cases on my end. Was looking for a few details.
What do you need?
This is an old one. Just trying to crack a cold case for a friend here. It's remember the Broncomania mess like 20 years ago?
Yeah, I think so. The big shooting out at the stadium, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Nuts stuff. But there's a person that a friend's looking for, kind of went missing in the chaos, looking for official, going through official reports, public info. Can't really find any real details. Looking for around an Olivia Johnson. I don't expect it to be easy to find a bunch of particulars, but was wondering if you had any access to any of the case file there, or and what the at least what the official investigation came out with the incident, or
Sure.
anything like that.
Yeah, give me let me go to lunch here and then I'll give me a couple hours and I'll see if I can get some case files together for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll owe you a drink for sure, and
Yeah, you know what I like. Give me the good stuff.
you got it.
All right. See you later, kid.
Peace.
And then so you hear back from Artie. Yeah, like a couple hours later, he calls back. He's like, "Yeah, I mean, nobody really cares about this file. It's 20 years old. They
Even better.
basically wrote it off as a unmotivated terrorist attack. I mean, you know
The
how these things
classic
go.
explanation for any of this stuff.
Yeah, that's department code for above our pay grade, and we don't want to deal with that bullshit. But I'll send you over the file.
All right, fantastic. Comb through it. Got a package on your way.
All right, and he sends you over basically like the complete police report file, which does give you like final locations of bodies, any sort of ballistics. Now in the 2070s, a lot of ammunition is caseless, so there's not like bullet casings unless they were using vintage firearms.
Mhm.
But there are like bullets lodged in like the concrete
Yeah, in the
and
files,
stuff
does
like
it
that.
list like into almost entirely like conventional weapons? Does it give any like list about magic or signs of other things that came up along the way?
So there was definitely it's there's definitely a lot of firearms, a lot of bullets flying both from the terrorists and the security teams.
Hmm.
Because like there was a heavy Seder presence there on that day, and they you know brought the heat, as it were.
All right.
But yes, there was also um, in uh, the report there was like no offensive spells, but there was some uh was it like not resonance aura spell auras, but they uh deteriorated too quickly to identify.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me what would I do for reading info? Hmm. Like
If only this
like
was starts with odd
parsing,
numbers so that you could just use bureaucracy.
yeah, parsing. Do you have any like organizational or like I don't know, do you have any like investigation skills?
Yeah, like I've got the infiltration skill group in
Yeah.
there. I've got obviously the perception, of course. I've got data search, and then like knowledge skills. There's like history and um, oh, I don't know. News. I've got a news knowledge skill.
Yeah. Let's see here. Go ahead. Man, that's rough. Go ahead and give me a news knowledge skill,
Okay.
and then also a data search.
Okay.
And this will kind of damn, okay, that's a
Oh
lot of
dear.
sixes. Yeah, so this is kind of you kind of sorting through this data. Okay, so 7 total successes. Okay. So you're sorting through this data, and the specifically for the Johnson family, there were only 3 bodies delivered to the morgue afterwards.
Okay.
And that was Jason Johnson, um, Jonathan Johnson, and Jack Johnson.
Okay. So we've got Ty and Olivia missing from that group. All right.
And like this probably takes the course of maybe like a week or two to
Yeah, I figure
sort
this
through
is
all this
them.
information. And like so this is a good chunk of downtime.
Cool. Well, that's where I'll call it for that part of the investigation.
Okay.
The next morning, I
Yeah.
wake up to the text message group. The first message I send, based on the very few number of messages that were actually sent to me, is, I guess I'm just built different. Because there was a question of dog doesn't talk to me that way. All right, and I'll answer the personal text DM and just say, Sniff, I'm super busy initiating by working on my statue. I can meet you at a neutral location, but it can't be for too long. Between initiating and my day job, I'm kind of busy. Period. Smile emoji. Enter.
Yeah, DK gets a text back with a time and a place, like or at least like 3 different options, essentially. Yeah, spread out over the next few days.
I want to choose the option that will let us do real detective show. We're in a park in downtown somewhere getting soy
Yep.
dogs while wearing big overcoats and walking quickly
Yeah,
while
absolutely.
doing a circle walk and talk.
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah. I mean, DK will show up to the meeting. He looks completely different. He has cut his hair quite short. He's not wearing any of his usual like old ass clothes. He's wearing more traditionally elven like robes. He almost looks like a background cast member from a Star Wars film. Uh, but he is also wearing a huge overcoat over top of that. And almost unconsciously moves into a sort of detective walk-in talk with you with almost no prompting.
All right. Yeah, Sniff has his cigarette in hand. He's got coffee at like a, like the drink carrier with a couple coffees, offers one to DK. Yeah.
Okay, DK will take it and he
All
says,
right.
"What's in this stuff? Coffee?
Just soy calf,
Oh,
the classic.
I'll try it. I don't normally put a lot of poisons in my body.
Poison. I mean, this is like
A lot of
lightweight as it
people
gets.
treat their body like a shopping mall rather than a temple, but I'm an adept, so
Now, there's lots of different offerings for this temple. He points at himself.
okay.
And then he starts running down the list of info that he's got and asks some basic questions. What's your connection to Olivia?
He doesn't answer that question. He just offers over some trail mix.
All right, no, I'm good. I'm good. All right, fair. I don't suppose you have any personal effects of hers, things she might have owned.
No.
All right, crosses that one off the list. Ritual magic, no, no go. You were there?
Am I aware?
At Broncomania?
In a manner of speaking, I was involved in the incident.
Well, say this much. There's no confirmation that she's dead. There's no confirmation what happened one way or the other. I got police reports, I got leads. Well, more questions than leads, but
You've accomplished more than any of the other detectives I've put on this particular job. If you have leads at all, I am curious. Not that I'm asking you to solve the case right this very instant, but what do you think is going on?
it was a big noisy event. There's a lot of folks there, a lot of reports.
Sorry, you're saying that a sports event was a big, noisy event in the United States of America.
Noisier than normal. Come on now. You whole lot of panic. Could be anything. I mean, the big questions are the simple ones at this point. Did she die? That seems unlikely. Seems like we would have found something. Was she extracted or was she abducted? Either one's possible. What was she into? Who was she? She was working for Telestrium.
That
You know
checks
anything
out.
about them?
Of course, I know plenty about Telestrian.
What do you know?
I know about as much as any citizen of Tir Tangier would know about Telestrian. It's one of the largest corporations that works locally. Huge portion of the population works for them.
Do you have any
Absolutely.
connection to him?
Do I have any connection to Telestrian? Yeah, of course.
What's yours?
I think DK is gonna stop walking at that point and just take a minute to eat some more trail mix and then say, when I asked you to take this job, I specifically said no questions for me. Now, I've been exceedingly forthcoming with information during this interview, but it's starting to feel more like an interrogation.
That's where these things start. But, hey, anytime you want to not answer something, you just don't answer it. Won't
DK is
offend
just
me.
gonna eat some. It's like a little bit of like an M&M, but it's shaped like a little salmon. It's just soy chocolate shaped like a salmon. It's his favorite.
Bear like the salmon chocolate. Well, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of new info here.
Don't get too tied up chasing down other leads. Stick to only Olivia Johnson. Seems like you're getting far afield of where you need to be.
Well, you set me on the trail, which means that you've got at least some connection here. That's the only reason I'm asking. I'm not trying to dig into your personal life or your details, but the connections to her are going to lead to other connections elsewhere. So I'll keep going what I've got. I've got Telestrium. I've got, well, let me ask you, you know anything about her family?
I killed her son.
Which one?
Does it matter?
Well, I got body reports. There were 3 found that are related to her. One of them is her son. The other son, I don't have any reports on.
I'm not I'm not sure you're gonna find that body. And I don't think it'd be wise for you to go looking.
All right. Well, We got Jason, we got Jonathan, we got Jack at that event. Olivia's missing. We're saying Ty is probably not a loose end that's worth pulling on. Yeah.
He says, Ty. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Fair enough. Hmm. Well, any crumbs you're willing to throw my way?
Is this interview over, detective, or do I need to be read my rights, taken downtown?
Well, I don't have any official capacity. You know that. I've got enough threads here. I'll keep pulling at what I've got. I appreciate the time, DK. I'll keep you posted with what I find. If you think of anything pertinent, let me know.
I'll text message you. I immediately go to my comlink and I send to the group text, just met up with Sniff, period. I noticed there wasn't a lot of talk in this group chat. Are all of you okay? Question mark. Should we form a search party? We have 2 investigators here right
Is
now.
DK walking away while he does this?
No, I remember I said he just stood still after you
Okay.
started asking him about family members, and now he's just right in front of you.
Blitz texts back, I did ask about coffee.
I still want to know who Bear Spirit is.
I mean, I message back and I say, I have a bear mentor spirit. You've seen the dogs that Sniff uses. I use bears.
I think when you say that, Cipher does not respond because he's like, haven't seen it. Is this real? Is he joking? I don't
can't.
understand.
Okay, yeah. It just I'm not a mage. I don't summon spirits in the same way that he does. Instead, I use the strength of the bear to heal myself in exchange for its terrible berserking curse. You've never wondered why I occasionally just start killing people?
Yes, because you're always under the
You're
berserk
the
curse
Hulk.
when that happens.
In the words of the Baba Yaga, I'm always pissing.
What?
That's a Dimension 20 reference. Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Sniff's like a wait, you want to take a selfie, DK? Send it to the group chat.
Let's
in
do
here,
a
come on.
serious one, and then let's do a fun one.
How dare you?
Let's do back to back where we have
Yeah.
fake guns out, and then let's do like a peace sign pose.
Somehow you still attack my intros.
That's what shows up in the group chat for Blitz and Zach.
Blitz thumbs up reacts to it like she likes the picture.
Which one though? Which one? The
Ooh,
serious or the fun one?
He haha reacts to the fun one.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Cipher immediately triangulates Sniff's comlink, feeling left out like he's supposed to be there.
I love that. I know that park.
Coffee, of
are we
course.
doing GeoGuessr with Cipher?
Yeah.
He's one of
Absolutely.
those stalker type dudes who's like, oh, it says lawn in front of this. It says lawn care, United States, for sure. North America. Written in English. Okay, got it. Not in the American South. Okay, got it.
Blitz, your comlink goes off with a message.
Who's it from?
It's from your old sergeant, Sergeant Frost.
Okay, what's it say?
It says, "Hey, Blitz, how have you been? I'm hitting you up. I'm going to be being reassigned to Denver in a month. I was wondering if you wanted to get together, talk about some of the old times, have a beer or two, hang out."
Name a time and place, I'll be there. Unless you need suggestions. I have a lot of suggestions.
She says, "Well, I figure." She texts you back and says, "I figured as a Denver native, you would be able to show me the town."
Okay, just tell me when.
She says, "My orders have me relocating this March 6th,
So that's
like about a month
over a
from
month
now."
from now.
Yeah.
She says, I'll start thinking of things to do. Excited to see you.
Great.
Good radio.
Let's see here. Cipher, you get a message, like to probably to your comlink from a unknown sender that says, "I hear you're looking for a key to the Nexus."
Okay. Now you get the response of, what? Who's this? No, I'm just kidding. From Dr. Nefario. When he sees the word Nexus, he like immediately goes into, and he's like, wait, how do they know? How do they find me? Who is this? And he's like, just like wondering, he's like, well, this person might be better at what I do than what I do. So all he says back is, who wants to know? Because he's like, what would Blitz say? What would Cipher Sniff say? He's trying to act like not himself to make it seem like he's qualified for this.
And cool.
Yeah.
You get
Who wants to know sunglasses emoji?
You get a return message that says, "Someone who can show you the way."
And then he's thinking about Decay and he's like, for free? But he says, I'm interested. That's his response.
So you get, not on your comlink, but as a Technomancer, you have a the closest thing is to like modern day computing is RAM. Like, so it's temporary memory that you have as a Technomancer to like grab files and hold on to them. But then you have to put them into a device if you want to keep them. They don't just stay there forever. You get in the Matrix, it shows up as like a old school, like Victorian style golden key that is sent to essentially your Technomancer memory storage.
And I would know, right? Like if they're sending it directly to me, the Technomancer, and not my comlink, this person's very good at what they do.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I think the first thing I would do, just because like this is extremely impressive, but I still should be cautious, is try to scan it for like data bombs or something. Because this would be a great way to kill a Technomancer.
So go ahead and go give me a scan roll.
That is, well, data bomb is actually how you set it.
Or it would be like what?
Is it just scan? I do have scan. I will drop into VR for this if I wasn't already. I'd like to think I probably already was. I was probably playing Cardio Mart and had this pop up in the middle.
For sure.
Rating's only a 2 on this one. Did not thread.
Do you want to, as I say, do you want to thread it?
Jesus, I'll take a 5. Damn.
Okay. Yeah. So you scan it. It is in fact not a data bomb.
Very nice.
And so like on the, like the handle where you turn the key, there is a very, like, as you like when you were just looking at it before, it looks normal. But when you scan it, like that, you see appearing on like that handle of the key a very large, elaborate, ornate silver K shows up.
God, this feels so Ready Player One-ish. Uh, I God, now I'm gonna go Pirates of the Caribbean. So keys unlock things. What do I do with it? Where do I go? Guide me.
It's
Like he went from like not trusting you to suddenly being like, show me. Yeah, I want more.
it's a entry key to the Nexus. You can use it to get into the files. It will only take you so deep, but you know,
Did
I'm extending you a they say I'm extending you a probationary membership
Could I visit in person too?
in time.
I think all he sends back is accepted and thank you. Like thank you is like a minute later when he realizes he didn't like appreciate it. He just got so excited, gets the key, dives right in, makes sure it actually unlocks some sort of access. Then when it works, he's like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah. And so basically what this key is it's a like a address location in the matrix of where you can go, and it gets you into the Denver Nexus. And so when you enter the Denver Nexus, um you your icon appears in this large open space, almost like a quarry, like a very large quarry. And in the center, there is this huge black hole. And around it are floating, it almost looks infinite. Like these little floating pieces of data are all circling around this massive black hole. And you can feel the thrum of the resonance of this place. So the Denver Nexus is what is called a resonance well, where like technomancers are more powerful here because there's so much matrix presence and there's so much data, and there's been so much data here for a long time that it has evolved and grown into this resonance well.
Can I get any sense of like how many other technomancers are present
Oh, you
or
so ooh, interesting. Yeah, probably. Go ahead and make me another, maybe like a
perception?
yeah, a matrix perception check. Go ahead and make me a matrix perception check.
So I'm in VR. Did it not go through?
Might just be taking a while.
Wonder if I hit cancel instead of submit on the last one. We shall see. I'll try it again. 2, 4, 0. There we go.
5. So with the amount of traffic here, it's hard to pinpoint the exact number of technomancers. You can you can definitely tell with your abilities that there are other technomancers here. It's more than one, less than 50.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what he was looking for, to be like, is this real? Am I really not alone all this time? Because I don't. I guess I'll establish as canon. He hasn't met another technomancer, right? Like he's
Sure.
always been curious, and he's
Well,
never known if there are others
that's not true.
that he knows about, maybe, or that the player.
No, you have someone in your backstory that you know is a technomancer that you have met.
Oh, but okay, an active technomancer.
Sure.
I suppose.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. Good call. Yeah. So I think it just gives him like a sense of like a huge sigh of relief that I'm not alone. There are others that like exist and are I don't know, attempting to do something with it. And he probably just enjoys the moment, just like stares at the black hole, sees the data move around, enjoys feeling the power from the resonance before he like probably then snaps out of it and like just starts digging into what's available. What can he learn from this experience? What data is here? Anything about the users? Anything about what they store here? Why does he get this power surge? Like he's just asking a shitload of questions now that he has access.
So there's a lot of data here. Like you're almost overloaded by how much is here that you would hardly know where to start. But as you start trying to look into things, you don't have access to them. Like your key gets you in, but it does not give you access to the and like all these little like pieces of data that are floating around this massive like black hole in the center of this thing are all files. And like you can see some of them going into the black hole and then others coming back out. But you don't have access to any of them.
I think that honestly probably makes him happy. Like at first he thinks of it as a challenge, but then he thinks of it as no, I need to earn this. Like I need to make my way through this. This is a test. This is good. It's proof. It exists. Now I need to earn my way up. And then he's probably gonna like recede back and be like, message Decay directly, I guess. No, not using the comm link, I guess is what I mean. What do I need to do? Or just like what's the next step?
So you get a message back that just says, I'll be in touch. And that
hurts.
The sign off for it is Silvery K.
Silvery K. God, it's like a Tinder date that's like, I got your number, you don't need mine. That's rough. Yeah, he doesn't sleep that night, but he's pulling the Decay, except the hands are behind the head, just staring up at the roof of his bed, eyes wide open.
Yeah, the next morning, DK is going to message everybody at 5:50 a.m. in the morning. Say, I'm going to go get Turkish coffee downtown if anyone would like to meet up and maybe we can talk.
For Sniff's been asleep at this point at 5:50 in the morning for approximately 2 hours.
Blitz is pumping iron when she receives this. And she
down at the gun show.
Yeah.
Can I make a roll to see if it's a brick workout day or not?
Ooh. Sure, roll edge.
Oh, come on. You know I'm going to fail that. All right. I didn't even open my character sheet actually yet.
So hold on. We need to establish the stakes, right? Is a success yes or no?
I was thinking if I fail, that means I'm supposed to be at the gym and I'm late because I'm too busy dating.
No. If it's a fail, I think you're at the gym either way. A success means you're doing well and you're not puking in a corner. A failure means you're puking in a corner.
Oh, I would happily accept I'm puking in the corner either way. All right. Attribute none. Well, let's roll my one dice. Go.
Yeah, you're puking your guts out in the corner.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna text DK back. I'm gonna tell him, let me shower. I'll be right there. Send a location. And as I walk by to the locker room, I'm gonna snap a towel real hard at Cipher.
You're a monster.
I'd like to imagine the still of that is as it hits me in the ass, I'm going like this and puke's coming out at the same time.
I hate every part of this scene.
It's like a Borderlands snapshot.
Yeah.
Harry gets back to the part where we gun down uninvited civilians. I don't want to talk about naked Cipher getting towel slapped while puking
I didn't
everywhere.
Say he was naked, Jesus.
What state of dress are you that you get towel slapped in your butt while also puking?
No, it's like my sweat rag.
Come on.
I snapped him as I walked by.
Jeez, wow. Yeah, he's not naked by any means. Let's just say he was not showering at the gym. I don't care like what situation he is not. He's not.
That's
at that
too
level.
awkward for Cipher.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You don't want to be in the shower with all those trolls, all those nice control men.
One of them just. Never mind. I won't go there.
Wow. Yeah, we'll draw a veil there. Let's move on.
It's like a hamster and a banana.
It involved soap being dropped.
Nice. Oh my god.
Inappropriate.
So you guys show up for coffee with DK.
At
I don't know.
5:50 in the morning,
Does
Sniff is
Sniff
definitely
make
still
it?
sleeping.
Okay, yeah. So the call to Sniff goes unanswered.
Cypher's
But
We'll wake
down
up
for
around
sure.
like 11 and
but
all right,
yeah,
are you guys still there?
DK Blitz and
4
Cipher
hours later.
all have Turkish coffee downtown.
Hmm.
Let me see if I have a coffee place downtown.
All right.
Can't wait to try Turkish milk.
Yeah, DK gets his coffee
Oh,
extremely sweet.
you get it at Big D's Cafe,
Okay.
which is just down the street from the Draco Foundation offices.
Ugh,
Mm,
Draco.
We've been there before.
Harry Potter ruined that name for me.
I mean, you're Stars of That
Sniff
Numbers
has his
player.
contact
Draco's
there.
literally the original AI.
This is also true.
Well, Blitz, you seemed really interested in getting coffee with the group. You seem like you're filled with some sort of sadistic spirit today. Just
Me.
yeah, I'm looking at the way you're looking at Cipher as if he's a mouse. Did the two of you just get done working out?
Yes.
Why are you working out in the morning like a bunch of lunatics? You're supposed to spend 6 to 8 hours in the middle of the day working out like a normal person.
Is
Who
there
wants
proof
to
on
be
that?
working out before 6 a.m.?
I'm immediately looking up like in my glasses. Is there research on this? Is it proven? Is he right? Is he wrong? Does it matter?
Why
What
hasn't
I'm
Brick told me?
just
Do
to
I
be
puke
very
less?
clear, Cipher, I'm an adept, so working out a bunch is completely normal for our people.
Well, I guess I would like to keep my breakfast down for once. Oh, maybe it's lunch. Maybe I should keep my. Maybe lunch has a better chance of staying down. I don't know. Anyways,
Well,
I had a great workout. I had a great night. I'm fantastic. How are you? What is? Do you like this bear, man?
You're asking me if I like the spirit that has chosen to mentor me, but also curse me.
Well, I don't quite understand the relationship. Like,
You know,
you,
honestly, I don't either. It's really been changing a lot. Bear has not spoken to me basically my entire life, and now lately he's been really mad because I keep trying to do stuff, and then he's like, "No, stop, don't do that," or "No, your father would forgive you," or "No, you shouldn't kill your teammates." And I'm like, "Damn, this is really fucking complicated, all these rules." And then he started talking about nationalism and how I shouldn't rely on systems of governance. And I was like, this is really deep introspective stuff that I haven't thought about since I was a teenager.
Blitz, are we the teammates? So yes, I'm listening.
Oh, I've killed a bunch of my
yes.
old teammates before. I feel like I've been very clear
Um,
about that.
well, you have, I guess. Why did killing Blitz and I come up with the bear?
Oh, yeah, that's the really interesting part. I'm not really sure why. The bear apparently thinks I've chosen to protect all of you, and that planning for killing you when you betray the team is, I don't know, dirty pool or something. Anyway, so he's watching out for you guys.
Wait, who's betraying the team?
I don't
I'm a
know.
little offended that you think I would betray the team.
Someone always betrays the team, and then they need to be taken care of.
What kind of teams have you been working on?
I think DK just stares at you while sipping at his tiny little Turkish coffee cup over the cup with completely dead psychopathic fish eyes. What kind of teams have you been working with? The kind of teams I've been working with. The kind of teams where you get where you get a reputation for killing your teammates.
Mm. Well, I don't have any plans to stop working with wet tissue paper here, and I don't have any plans to stop working with you.
Well, that's me.
Yes, you're wet tissue paper, I'm assuming. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Since I've moved safe houses, I'm also reestablishing a new workshop for woodworking, so it may take a short time before we can resume our woodworking lessons.
Oh, sick. How's my rocking chair? Did it make it over?
Yes, and it's sold as well.
I hold up my comlink box and say, I still love this. And he like does the puzzle on it. And he's like, I can do it in like 1.2 seconds now. Pop.
You personally designed it, so I really hope that you love it.
Well, I still like a little challenge every now. I'm trying to get to 1.1. The resolution on my stopwatch is not that great.
Now, look, I'm set for the rest of the month with my new safe house and all that. I'm really hoping to kind of tie up my, you know, bear traditions and sort of integrating myself into higher levels of magic so that I can do some of the stuff that Sniff has traditionally provided for us. But it's taking up a lot of my time, honestly. Like a lot of my time.
Yeah, magic is hard. I have a deep respect for anyone who can stick by it.
I don't
So,
get it. Doesn't make
yeah,
sense to me.
sorry, you don't get it?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Great. Well, this is a public coffee shop, so there's a lot of things I want to say, and I'm not going to.
Well, I guess are you and the bear like friends, or do you not want him around? I'm not sure if
No,
you're
they're
asking
like
for help,
together, I
or do you
think.
want like I'm not.
For the longest time, I didn't want the bear around, but I needed its power. And
Hmm.
now we're like talking and figuring things out.
Hmm.
Wow, there's some sort of symmetry here because, like, now I'm talking to you guys after not casually talking to any of you for the entirety of the time that I've known you.
Well,
I
don't you
think the
think of
bear
it?
is trying to make me like a better bear mage, a better bear adept.
It's trying to add your bare necessities.
Yes, yes, and
Mm.
also to be social and such, and maybe not plan to kill my teammates, which is rough. It's tough for me to not do that, but I'm trying my best not to.
I firmly believe that if any spirit is contacting you or working with you, it's for a reason. So you should probably trust the process. It
No,
seems like it wants to help
absolutely
you.
not. There's a bunch of spirits that if they contacted me, I would ignore them. Any sort of toxic spirit, spirits of man. Let's see what else. The toxic dawn bringer or whatever, the spirit of Lucifer. Who
The
else?
adversary.
Yeah, the adversary, toxic adversary who is
Hmm.
implied to be the Christian Lucifer
Yeah, the
in
Christian devil.
Dragonfall.
Yeah.
Um, let's see who else might dragon spirits as well. Probably if Technomancers tried to contact me, I would probably punch them and kill them in the astral space. I can't reach the astral space yet, but I'm working on it. That's my whole thing right now. My accent's really slipping this episode. I gotta say, it's I'm waxing in power because St. Patrick's Day has passed. I don't know, guys. It's just rough. I'm thinking about a lot of things, trying to get my life sorted out. So I'm just saying we probably shouldn't take too many jobs this month. I've got some savings to fall back on, and I've got the new place, and I've got all of my bear tradition stuff that I'm trying to go down while I integrate the magic. So I'm just saying, I'm just checking in with everybody, making sure you're good, making sure we don't need to pull off too many jobs together to make ends meet.
I can make it about 4.5 days, so I have to do some jobs.
That's fucking horrible. What's wrong with you? Do you not have any financial literacy? Didn't we
Uh,
just get paid a bunch of money?
oh, I don't keep most of it. It's not for me. That's not your problem though. That's okay.
There's so many questions I want to ask, but it's not in my fucking nature to pry deeply into your. You need
Oh, I had open.
someone to help you manage your finances. If you're making the kind of money we're making and you're still having problems making ends meet.
Well, let me know if you need some muscle, Cipher.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to turn this into this being about me, but like all my jobs I did beforehand were just online, right? So I could just repeatedly do them over and over, and just new one, next one, next one, next one, just all night. So I didn't make a lot, but the volume was high. It's been a fun shift to getting into the field, as they say, with you guys. But I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. I'm just saying I don't plan ahead apparently like you guys do. I like the bear though. I like anyone who likes to tell you not to kill me. Seems like a good start. I like it.
Cool. I'll let him know. Perhaps
is he listening right now?
Knows. I don't know, man. I don't know how any of this fucking works. I didn't go to mage college like some people who have mage sisters or became a mage detective. I'm just a humble West Coast rural country lawyer.
So have you talked to Sniff about it?
Talk to Sniff about what?
Well, he works with dogs, doesn't he? That's like you're both
dogs
working.
And bears don't always get along. I don't know if you know that.
But he has experience working with a spirit.
He works in different ways. I would rather talk to another adept than a mage. And I would prefer not to bother Sniff. He's working on some things for me.
Got it.
He's got a case.
Am I supposed to be working on things for you? Feels like I was working on something for you. Should I be doing something? Am I missing something?
You don't have to do things for me.
I'm just trying to help. It just feels like everyone's busy doing something.
I think you should be busy managing your finances.
I'm sure I'll be at 7.5 days in no time. It's okay.
I'm worried that you're going to end up living in a van down by the river, which is not good for people like you.
I like my van. But point taken.
I've seen what you keep in your van.
So you got rid of my gyoza.
Speaking of your gyoza and your van, it does remind me that we should probably take your van to get cleaned inside from all of the blood. Give it a little detailing. I feel responsible given that most of the blood was mine. I would be willing to spend some time over the next few weeks.
Well, isn't that what God, what's his name? Does Bernard help with that? Or does he just do pants?
He's an armorer.
Oh.
He's mostly involved in making sure that my armor deflects bullets in the proper way. And that my gun shoots straight without missing.
Oh, I misunderstood what he does.
Yes, he does not clean vans.
Well, he cleaned my pants last time. Now I feel like I didn't need to drink with him. Okay, got it.
No, it was incredibly funny when you drank with him.
That was funny? You didn't even smile.
I'm not a smiling kind of man.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Decay smiles, and it's horrifying to look upon.
It's like a hockey player. Half the teeth are missing.
No, all of his teeth are there, and they're perfect. And he's so elven. And he's still dressed in his new Jedi robes, but the smile does not reach his eyes. He still looks like a murderous psychopath.
Was he showing all of his teeth?
Yeah, it looks so much worse because he's smiling so wide and widely.
It's the treasure cat.
He's doing some real Patrick Bateman shit.
Okay, so you have a bear friend, but you're doing okay. But we don't take a lot of jobs.
This month, work out in the afternoon. And not even for the whole month, just until I finish. I think Sniff is also imbuing magical traditions and such. We're both trying to initiate at the same time. And it's just a long and complicated process. And even once I finish it, above the table, I don't have the karma to initiate anymore. So I'll have to do a job afterwards. But I can't take regular jobs until I'm done with this.
Karma. Got it.
I said above the fucking table. It's like a reporter saying off the record.
Well, I'm not sure if this initiation...
He slams his coffee cup down, throws 10 nuyen on the table, and then leaves. He's fuming. that that the dad huddle was not respected.
I think as he leaves, he's like, huh.
You think this is some sort of meta commentary that you can just take things people are saying above the table and mention them in character? We have a level of quality that we have around here.
Blitz, we
Then he
found the bear.
slams the cafe door at the big D on the way out.
I don't think that was the bear.
It was absolutely the bear that drove him mad. Mad with rage.
Feels like that was the bear. But anyways, Blitz, I met someone last night. It's kind of fun.
Well, you met a girl?
Oh, I don't know. I can't say that
What
with
do
a
you
straight
mean?
face, but Cipher would.
I mean, whoever you want. What, like,
Oh well,
tell me more.
they gave me an invite, an invite to the Haven. That's what I've been looking for. I got one. All I know is their name is Kay.
Okay.
You know, like that movie from a long time ago. It's like the guys in the black suits. Someone's named Kay. Yeah, it's like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but hell yeah, brother.
In like 2 seconds, you get like Men in Black put on your comm like, um, well, I don't know. It's just there's others like me, like a lot
Mhm.
of like more than one that they're out there. So I don't know.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Well, I've never met him, so it just he's like I'm bouncing up and down. He's bouncing up and down. He's like, yeah, this is I'm just excited to find there's another one. So I don't know.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, this morning sucked with Brick, but hey, I was still happy about it. I think it's the first time I've ever thrown up smiling.
You're gonna crawl 10 pounds in no time, I promise.
What what's curl? Which one's that? Oh, I thought that was just like he was doing the motion to like stretch or something. I didn't know you're supposed to do it with weights. Oh boy. Okay.
Rick
All he has
basically
me,
has you doing all body weight exercises.
yeah, like he just has this box and I have to jump on it and then jump off. It seems very silly. Like what a waste of energy.
Your shins are definitely bruised up from that edge of that box.
Like, even though the box is only 6 inches high, I can't do it.
Your vertical is gonna be insane when Rick is done with you, Cipher.
He keeps telling me I'm going to be able to dunk like he can, but he doesn't have to jump. He can just reach.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why I'd ever want to play that ball sport. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, I'm excited. What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot.
Oh,
Hanging out with
is Siren still here?
no.
Oh,
No, she flew back to her university, unfortunately.
he's debating if he should be like university or not. But he doesn't. He doesn't do it.
No, but I'm been hanging out with my boyfriend. Been helping out in my neighborhood. There's a lot of, unhoused where I live. So I do what I can to help provide for them.
like volunteer stuff? Can I help?
I mean, I suppose, but you don't even have money for the next 5 days.
It's okay. I mean, I wasn't going to say this in front of Decay, but if I really need money, I can get money. Maybe not legally, but I can get it. It's just, I'm not, I don't know. I'm happy with where I'm at.
Okay, well, I mean, if you ever want to come help, I'd be happy to have company.
Sounds good. And for whatever reason, Cipher interprets that as like bargain well and done. He like gets up and leaves. Thinks he's been in, he just invited himself, but he thinks he's been invited to do volunteer work somewhere.
I do have to amend my description of the Denver Data Haven. So it is still the giant black hole, but surrounding it are huge They're called accretion rings. They're like Saturn's rings. And that's all like the data going around it. And there's hundreds of like planets, moons, and asteroids that are circling around it, like gas clouds and like lightning and things like that. And all of those are either like data files or like embedded hosts or like gateways to other hosts, so on and so forth. So it's basically this huge black hole with a bunch of like stellar objects swirling around it.
Very cool. I like the mental visual.
Yeah.
Because it also like implies like it's so immense and expansive. There's no way he could possibly comprehend it just by showing up on day one.
There really isn't. There really
or
isn't.
ever. Never mind day one. But
so okay. Does anyone have any last minute things for this session?
Just so glad that my throwaway comment to Savannah that we should just have a group text message chain and have casual gossip turn into an entire fucking episode.
Yeah. Hey, I mean this is part of Shadowrun, man. You guys have lives.
I hope people like watching it.
I hope I can be forgiven for what I've done to Irish American accents. It's been a rough one.
I hope I can be forgiven for apparently the insults I've offered to Italian cuisine.
Italian American cuisine.
Yeah.
Let's be very clear. You're describing Italian American.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I insulted Italian cuisine by describing Italian American cuisine.
You just said pasta. All right. If it was an Italian restaurant, you would have been like, he's a chowing down on some al dente linguine with the raviolis and the seafood sauce. I'm talking about he's got the risotto as a side and the linguine. She got a white wine cream sauce. Okay. That's an Italian restaurant. You said pasta and breadsticks. I'm thinking when you're here, your family.
Now it's Toretto reciting Ratatouille quotes.
It's Dominic Toretto?
Yeah, but you said family. You brought it in.
You don't know about Dominic Toretto and the Witch's Curse? Oh my god, it's a fanfic that was written where Dominic Toretto goes to Olive Garden to sit down, and then somebody slides in from the booth across from him and is like, "So, Dom, I heard you'll do anything for family, huh?" Then Dom's like, "No, the Witch's Curse." The server comes by and says, "When you're here, your family." And the guy across from him goes, "Anything for family."
That's too funny.
Wow, Spoon.
Listen, this was I feel like this was a good episode. I'll say I'm laying some hooks, I'm laying some groundwork for some upcoming happenings.
I need you to be in a clear understanding that in and out of character, I don't care what happens to the Atlas Heights Tower.
Sure.
I have no connection to those people.
That's fine.
When they get whacked.
You do.
Listen, I'm hoping that when the Italians go there, the numerous gangs you've described that protect it, just fucking, these guys get in the elevator and then blood comes out from under the elevator door. And when it opens, there's two Italian men hanging from nooses. I'm just saying, you were like, hey, there's this big bad dude who runs the elevator and asks for a 5% tariff on anyone going in and out.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm like, don't worry. The tower's gonna be fine. 2 Italian assassins are gonna die to like 50 dudes with mech tents.
We'll see.
Wow. All I'm saying, Spoon, be normal. Be normal.
I will be normal. I will be normal. It'll be fine.
Hey, how much karma do we get for completing this mission?
Completing what mission?
Team building.
You get 1 karma.
Oh, look at that. I negotiated up.
All right.
We did it, boys. I have to actually open Chummer now.
How much did we get last time because I think I was upstairs
8.
with baby.
There's
You
8
got
karma.
8. So
Team
8 and
building is the
9.
description.
1,
Oh,
8,
I got 10
9.
karma.
All right.
My karma and Nguyen charts look like someone who doesn't know how to manage their finances.
Just the
Weird.
karma's like this, and then Nguyen is this.
I'll do. I mean, they're pretty symmetrical, but I'll do a quick screenshot. I think it's funny looking.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, Denama spent time reading the rule books here, here, and here.
Spoon.
Yeah.
We can't end the episode without you asking
Sure.
us
Yeah,
who
yeah.
shadowed Shadowly.
So, all right, we're gonna go in reverse order. So, Blitz, who shadowed Shadowly?
Oh gosh. It's a real toss-up here because Cipher got into the thing he's been trying to get into, which is very exciting. But Sniff has been doing detective work, and that's like his whole thing. I think I'm gonna go with Sniff.
Okay. 1 vote for Sniff. Cipher, who shadowed Shadowly?
I'm gonna go with Decay because Decay was somehow involved in almost every single conversation we had. So he was the thread that was weaved between this episode.
Yeah, for once it wasn't me.
So we've got one for Sniff, one for
You
DK.
ran out of context.
Yeah, I ran out of context.
Sniff, who shadowed Shadowly?
You know, Cipher argued that pretty well. I'm gonna go with DK.
Ooh, okay. 2
The
for
ties that
DK
bind.
and 1 for Sniff. AP, who
I'm
shadowed
going to vote for
Shadowly?
Sniff because he's moving my plot line forward.
Oh,
And of
okay.
course, we learned today that I killed Ty Johnson.
We did.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
because he's you. And you killed that
mean,
version of him.
From a certain point of view, Anakin Skywalker was killed by Darth Vader.
Yeah.
But they're also family.
I mean, in Kenobi, he literally
anything
goes,
for family.
"You didn't kill Anakin. I did."
Mm.
I mean, yeah, we as audience members know that they're the same person
Sure.
in a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view.
In
Yeah.
a certain point of view.
Listen, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Explain that. Explain from what moral code you derive that. Spoon, you
Audience,
can't
you're
just
in
say
for
that.
another 45 minutes.
Unfortunately, I have to choose who shadowed Shadowly,
Yeah.
so I can't.
You can't explain utilitarianism to me?
I'm gonna go with.
Before you answer this,
Mhm.
just be aware that for the next several weeks,
Mhm.
the format of the questions will be decided
Yes.
by that person.
Okay.
I don't
In
want
case
that.
in case that meta knowledge changes your idea of who shadowed Shadowly in this episode, which it shouldn't, but now that I've mentioned it, it absolutely should.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was going to change my vote. I was going to vote for DK because I love that DK goes, "Oh, Bear didn't like this. Okay, I need to tell all of my teammates exactly what I was doing. Hey guys, Bear didn't like that I was planning to," and it was just unvarnished honesty, which I thought was very funny. So I vote for DK.
I mean, Bear told me what to do. He said, stop believing in nations and start believing in other people.
Well, specifically your teammates.
Which is exactly what he did.
Yeah. And it worked out for him.
He's been given guidance by an authority figure as to how he should behave.
Sure. Well, he's been, yeah, sure. Of course. All right, so DK, you have 3 votes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have a question ready, but I
That's
will prepare a question format from which we will draw all of our future questions for the next 4 to 5 episodes by the next time. And I will send my question in the chats.
Audience, tune in next time to see what the format for the questions is.
Are we good for next time? talk about it next
yes. Next Friday.
I'm seeing thumbs ups.
That'd be the third of
Yes,
April.
I'm here.
Yeah, next Friday should be good. The 10th, I probably will be busy, but next Friday should be good.
Very well. You write down no 10th. Any last minute episode? Oh shoot, this is probably Spoon should have run that one. Last minute episode talks about things we liked or unanswered questions.
I appreciated that this was a slice of life episode.
Yeah.
It was almost a beach episode.
It could be.
Oh man, is that a reference
to the Colorado
to...
River?
Holy smokes.
Are we going whitewater rafting?
You could.
I want to get us all
good.
in a room together and just be like, bottle episode. This is a bottle episode. Lockdown.
Wait, so because I'm still at the uptake, was beach not a reference to the Slayers Nights, the beach party episode we had?
No, beach episode is a pretty common
Classic,
anime
yeah.
thing, but
It's
also
anime
it's
thing.
made its
There you
way
go.
into sitcoms as well, where you just take all the characters out of their normal environment and put them on the beach together.
Yeah.
Is that why we had the beach episode in Slayers Nights?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? It's starting to make sense now, okay?
it's a very common trope in media.
All I remember is my character got punched in the face by the mechanic at that episode. So
Incredible.
Yeah. Good old Cosmo.
Next time, tune in and we're going to explain to Dunamis what a bottle episode is. So that he gets the reference I just said.
I let it go.
Well, this is specifically a reference to Community bottle episode, which I believe is called bottle episode, but
Probably. They were very meta on Community. So, all right.
fine.
I'm cutting us off here.
Did Savannah message you?
Goodbye. Yes.
Oh, he said
Sweet
goodbye. I
dreams.
have to stop the recording.
Yeah.